Hey guys, it's Fantasy Simmer and welcome to a speed build video. So this is the new house for the 100 baby challenge and I'm super excited about this because not only did I build a new house, but I also completely moved where they live, so they're now living in Newcrest and I completely filled up that lot. I am doing a series where I'm going to be making all my own families and own lots for Newcrest, but obviously I haven't done that yet. I've only made one family so far and this house, so this is also going to be considered one of the Newcrest houses that I built. So yeah, right now I just filled up the world with just lots on the gallery that are for Newcrest, and I did place technically I made two families actually for Newcrest, but one was a collab. So yeah, I placed both those families in this world, and I placed just a lot of guys in this world. There's quite a bit of girls too, but I need to make sure there was enough guys because she obviously needs to get pregnant a bunch of times. So yeah, right now I'm just building the outside of the house, and yeah, I feel like the 100 baby challenge is going to get a lot better now that I've moved them here. I love all the lots that I placed. I feel like it just looks better. There's like a super nice park. There's like a shopping center that has like a bunch of different like shops in one lot. And yeah, there was just like awesome stuff on the gallery for Newcrest and awesome houses and a lot of awesome Sims. So yeah, there's like really good Sims in this town now. I felt like the Sims in Oasis Springs weren't the greatest anymore. At the beginning they were good, but then now that we've been doing this 100 baby challenge for a little while, I feel like it's like harder to find guys for her to have babies with, and a lot of people are getting older. So yeah, this was just better in my opinion. So now there's a fresh new world, a fresh new house, fresh new Sims, everything. And yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what her new babies look like because, you know, I obviously picked the better Sims off the gallery that she'll have beautiful babies with. So yeah, I haven't really been talking about the build, mostly just been talking about the changes of the 100 baby challenge, but basically I'm just building the floor plan, and my throat's going all weird, so I'm sorry about that. And I'm doing the upstairs now. So I wanted to do an upstairs in this house because I just feel like, I don't know, it just looks better for 100 baby challenge to have two floors, and it just sorry about that. It just makes it so there's more room. This house is pretty small, so I was like, well, there's no way I'm going to be able to fit this downstairs. And yeah, I obviously couldn't make the house so big because you can't cheat, so I just demolished the house that they were living in, and yeah, just used the money from that, and it wasn't too much. I don't even remember what we started off with. You guys will see at the beginning of the build what we had. Right now I'm just building the floor plans like I said, and there's two bathrooms upstairs, and then actually only two bedrooms, which you guys will understand when I start furnishing. And then there's three rooms, but then one of them is going to be like an office type room, and there's one bathroom downstairs as well, and then there's another little room for like activities downstairs as well. And the furniture I used for this house had to be really cheap for the most part because, like I said, we didn't have a lot of money. But this house, even though it looks not the greatest yet, the floor plan is a lot better than the previous house, so I feel like we can turn this into something a lot better, and I will definitely be expanding it so that it's bigger, so that the kids have more room in their bedroom and everything, because you'll see that their bedroom ends up being really cramped and there's really only room for the beds. But luckily I downloaded the bunk beds from Mod the Sims. I think it was from there, and yeah, so there's like enough beds for everyone, but no room for like other things like toys. But there is toys like in other rooms in the houses, but I do eventually want all their toys to be in their bedrooms, so we will be doing that. I will be making this house bigger. Just for now, this is what we have, and I feel like this house has a lot of potential as for like expanding. I could definitely see me making this house bigger and adding some more rooms and having like bigger rooms and whatnot. As for the downstairs, there is more room down there. Like the living room, there's enough room in the living room, and you know, decent sized bathroom, nothing big, not too small, just regular size. And there's nothing like, I don't know, there's nothing for me to tell you like special about this house. I'm hoping you guys will like it. There's nothing like, you know, like cool about this house or anything. It's kind of just like just a good house from the 100 Baby Challenge, I feel. Obviously not the greatest, but it will be better. Like, you know, it will get better. We will have the nicer counters, nicer fridge. We will eventually be able to have more counters. And I did get the trash can that gives you money, so luckily we were able to get that. But in the end, we barely had any money left, so I'm lucky that we had enough to even get that trash can. And I just got the cheapest table. Like, I wanted them to have a table to eat at. And in the old house, they just had a super small table, so I gave them a little bit bigger one, since, you know, it is a big family. And now I just put like kind of a light medium-ish wood down for the floor, and then that is going to be the living room. The living room is like a baby blue, and then of course the kitchen, as you see, is a really light yellow. And I ended up changing that couch because I just didn't like it, but I still used a really cheap couch. And I almost used the cheapest TV, but then I was like, no, we had the Penguin TV for so long before. So yeah, we still have a really not so good TV, but we'll eventually have a better one. And when I was doing this house, probably about this point, I was like, hey, we still have 11,000 simoleons. We actually might, you know, be able to spend a little bit more downstairs and stuff like that. But then that ended up not being the case, and we ran out of money really quickly. Shortly, you'll see. So I was able to add another room downstairs, which was nice, but I wasn't able to upgrade any of the furniture downstairs. And as you can see, that bed looks super giant in that tiny room, so I ended up changing that. Originally, I was going to have 2 kids' bedrooms, one for the boys, one for the girls, or one for the teens, one for the kids. I couldn't decide, but I ended up changing that, and then ended up making that room there where the bed is, that is Ashley's bedroom. And then I changed the wall colorings to the kids' room is like this, like, what is that? Like turquoisey kind of color, aqua-ish. I don't know. It's like turquoise, but I don't know what I was doing there, but I went into live mode. And then I was deciding what kind of bunk beds I wanted. I ended up just doing the same for all 3 bunk beds. I ended up placing 3, and it's just the same wood and the same pattern because there's not really much variety for the bunk beds, like as for like girl and boy theme, so I kind of just went with that. It's just rainbow, so yeah, that's all the beds we end up having. And I know that the one closest to the wall, you see the stairs to the bunk bed is like in the wall, but they don't need to use the stairs to get on it, so it still works. I tested it out. Okay, and then now, as you see, I'm moving on to the little office room. So we have a computer in there, bookcase, a little rug, and then an easel, of course, for Ashley. And then I put a little drawing table in there for the kids so they have something to do. And that's kind of cute. They can like draw beside their mom while she's painting. And then I ended up putting 2 little nightstands beside Ashley's bed, but I couldn't decide which one. And then I ended up changing the bed. So yeah, she got a pretty, not like crazy expensive bed, but a better bed than usual, which I think is good because it'll just help with her energy and whatnot, because she always had just a crappy bed. Now I'm looking for a nightstand. I ended up using those that come with Get to Work, and I was just like, they kind of go the best. And, you know, I didn't like the like rustic looking ones that I believe are supposed to match that. I didn't like those, so. And then yeah, she just had a mirror in her bedroom. And then I was going to add, see how I put a violin there? I was going to add kid stuff over there in the corner. That's why I moved the couch over. But then I was like, hey, there's enough room for a room right here. They don't need that much room for like the dining room. They really don't, because it's just empty space and you might as well fill it up. So we put a room there, and okay, we make it like a pretty greenish blue color. And then I'm just fixing the walls because I realized that it was like open where the stairs are. Added a door in. Another easel because I just feel like it's nice to have 2 easels so that one of the teenagers can paint as well. And then I put a chess table because that's also good for like the kids' skills for school and stuff. And I ended up just putting one chair for that because the room was just too small, sadly. And then I put a little toy box in the office room. And I don't remember. Oh, I think I put a little bonsai tree. Yeah, that's what I put in there. So they can like shape that. And then here is where I start doing the backyard. And that is mainly why we ended up having very little money. After I did the backyard, I was like, if we still have some money, I will, you know, make the kitchen look a little better and stuff like that. But the fencing costed a bit. I don't know, fencing just costs too much. And then what am I saying? We added a gate, and then we added a treadmill, which obviously bring down the money quite a bit. I am sorry, guys. My throat is crazy in this voiceover. I don't know why. My throat does this a lot in voiceovers. It's weird. All right. And I added like planters, as you saw. Also, upstairs was really fast that I didn't even realize what I did, but I remember that I did. I added a little camera on the desk in the office room. So they have a little camera, and I feel like we should get Ashley into taking pictures and stuff, because like just some extra money, we'll just like sell the pictures. Obviously not all of them. We'll take pictures of the kids and like keep them, but I'll get her to take a bunch of random pictures. So yeah, as you can see, this build is coming to an end. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys like the house. It'll get better. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.